Very good morning and assalamu alaikum, my dear students. I hope that you will be fine. Today, our lesson is from Oxford Progressive English. We are learning from the unit number 9, that is Fantasy World. And I very clearly told you the meaning of the fantasy world. Fantasy means something imaginative. Fantasy is imaginative literature often set in strange places with, you can say, unusual characters and with the use of magic. So, if we talk about an imaginative or fantasy world, it can be a pleasant situation that you enjoy thinking about, but is unlikely to happen. Like in actually, it can't happen. So this kind of situations, they are different from reality. We are studying unit number 9, and today we'll discuss this poem on page number 56, A Fantasy World, and written by China William. So here I will explain you the meaning of this poem, and then after that you will attempt this exercise that is very easy. Can you see this boy? He's in clouds having many fruits and snow. So if we talk about reality, it doesn't happen. Somebody can go on the clouds and have a picnic. So this is something that is imaginative. In this way, you can also write your imaginative account. Whatever is in your imagination, you want to just write down. That does not belongs to reality, but still it's your imagination only. Let's see what's happening in the poem. What will the poet do in her fantasy world? What will the poet not do? Starting up there amongst the clouds and sun, with melons and peaches and lots of buns. Can you see? Suns and buns. Because this is a poem, and in the poem, there is always at the end the words rhymes. So there is a balance between these. Let's see. It means that he's amongst the clouds and suns. वो बादल और sun के सूरज के बीच में है. And he's having many fruits to eat. Where history books are out of date. There is nobody will talk about books and anything like, and no one goes to bed till late, and there is no one who will ask him to go to bed. So it means he can stay up till late at night. That's the land to which I'll go, where you push a button. So he's saying that's the land where I'll go, like I'm there, and if I'll push a button and down comes snow. And this is all fantasize. He's fantasizing a world. He is imagining in a world where he can stay up till late. There will be no history books, and to study it means, and then he has a lot of fruits to eat, and if he'll push the button, so the snow will start coming down. So this is his imagination. You can also imagine, and you can also create an imaginative account. It is totally up to you, because this does not belongs to reality. So any situation which doesn't belongs to reality, that is something fantasy. And we are reading the unit fantasy world, so this is the poem which is related to the concept fantasy world. Now if we'll talk about these answers and questions, they are very easy. What fruit will there be in China Williams fantasy world? So you can surely see these are the two fruits which are in their story. What sweet food will the poet eat? Which sweet food will the poet eat? It can be buns. Will the poet read history books? No. Will the poet go to bed early or late? Of course, late. What will what will happen when the poet pushes a button? You can clearly see when he pushes a button, snow comes down. Which word mean too old? Too old means out of date. Like कहते हैं ना, this fashion is now out of date. So too old mean becoming out of date. Now this is task C. What do you do at different times of the day? That is very easy. You just have to mention the time. Like I get up at 6. I eat breakfast at 6:30. I go to school at 7. I eat at lunch at 2 o'clock. I go home at 2:30. I eat dinner at 8 o'clock and I go to bed like 8:30. In this way, you have to complete this exercise, which is very important, and your unit the poem is about fantasy world, so you have to attempt these answer questions and then you have to write down in your notebook. I hope there will be nothing that you don't understand. There isn't anything, so please try to do this, and if you find any difficulty you can ask from me. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.